Yo, 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 what's happening, players? We are back with the season finale of season one Player Parlays NFL edition as we are entering the playoffs. What's going on? I'm your boy Freshoph. We got my co-host, as usual, the one and only.
Cookbook. What's up, y'all?
Come on, man. You was getting better at the intro. You
I
was getting
mean,
better. You went
gotta
back to your
warm up.
old ways.
You gotta warm up. Gotta
Gotta
warm up
want
with it.
it. Okay. Yeah, man. The season has come to an end, and you are still rocking Chicago Bears attire, man. What's going on, man? You could just retire that until next season. I mean, it looked
Um,
nice and all that, but you could
mm,
just go and put that
see,
away
it's this
for
it's
the
this
for the rest
it's
of the
this
year.
thing they call loyalty. It's not easy to find around, but I got it. So I'm gonna
hey,
always rep these boys.
hey, I know a thing or two about that. You see, I'm still rocking my colors. You feel me? I'm still repping the set, even though we looking looking real suspect right now. Niggas got me scared that I'm on. Look, I'm shit.
Was it 4 game losing streak, 5 game losing streak?
Man, I don't even want. I stop counting shit.
I mean, do you want to bring up that win the Bears just had this weekend?
No, I don't. Shit.
Well, I'm gonna bring it up because I don't know if you
Then hell,
recall.
Denver just got a blowout win against Kansas City, man.
Well, we
Last
know what
week.
happened there. Um, but I remember telling you, you might have forgot, but I'm going to jog your memory here. I told you we were going to split. I said at the beginning of the podcast, week one. I said it towards the end of the
You said
podcast.
you
I
said
said we were
what?
gonna. I said we were gonna split between Green Bay. I said we're gonna get one of them motherfuckers out their asses. Did I not tell you that? When
Yeah,
you
yeah,
asked
you
me
did say you did say that, but you know what else you said?
what else,
You said they was gonna get 10 wins.
I did say that. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
did say that.
I own that one.
Hey, oh,
I
you
own that.
must have been now. What's in your cup? I'm talking
Uh,
about my goddamn cup.
Allagash,
And you
Hawk
see,
Reach.
look, steady advertising. Look, yeah, you need to leave that shit alone, man. Cause
They
you
cut me
you
a check on the low. I'm gonna tell you.
well shit. Tell them send me a 12 pack or something. I'll drink your shit on the show. Here, goddamn time to.
You'll fuck with them.
Hey, you damn right, shit. But yeah, man. And I see that you done got me. You a bad influence, man. I was
Ah,
on my way to sobriety, and now you got me back. You pressure me to put these bets in every day. I've been losing all my money. Now I'm back to drinking, y'all. He got me back. I had put the bottle down, and now
you
he
did
got me
good.
back at it.
And it was so crazy to me. Of all days you want to stop drinking on, you chose New Year's and Christmas. I mean, you could have had some fucking eggnog that was spiked. Your
I'm not
ass chose
drinking no
the
eggnog.
when you
That's
spike it.
disgusting.
You ever had eggnog?
No, I'm
Okay
not.
then.
No,
Okay
I'm
then.
not doing it.
You can't
I
you
don't
can't
want
knock
nothing sliding down my throat like that. That shit's that's
that's all right. So
that
people
shit like that's it's slimy and shit. I'm not doing
no, it's not.
it. Nah.
No, it's not. So
So
you
what is it? I don't even like eggs,
it's not egg.
nigga.
Oh
It's
my god.
egg nog.
It's called eggnog. Oh my god. It's called okay. So if you never try eggnog spike, try it. Take a
No,
sip,
I'm
take a
not
taste.
gonna do it.
You'll it's not the sound, you don't go by the sound of the name.
Shit,
Just
I
because it
am.
sound nasty doesn't mean it's
That
nasty.
shit look nasty too.
It's out of holiday season. Well, yeah, we're out of holiday season, so we'll discuss this when it get towards the end of the year. But
You know what I
eggnog is
think of every time I hear eggnog? You remember like on the movies and shit, the big swole dudes and shit, they'll get up in the morning and crack two
mhm.
eggs and shit
I
and
know
drop it in a
Rocky
cup and just drink it.
drink it.
That's
Yeah,
disgusting. I don't
that's
even like scrambled eggs for breakfast. That
I
shit
don't eat
is.
eggs either. I'm with you on that. I don't eat eggs at all.
So
But
I'm not drinking no liquid eggs.
it's
That's
not.
basically what you doing.
No, you're not.
So
It's
how
two
you make
different things.
eggnog? How you make it from scratch? What you
It's
need?
mostly it's a dairy product. You don't make
With
it from
what?
scratch.
What you use? You don't use
I
eggs?
mean, you eat shit that would have eggs in it, cuz.
But do you use eggs?
Yes.
And you drinking it?
Yes.
I'm not fucking.
Okay. Do you eat sweet potato pie?
I love it.
Okay.
I know it got eggs in it, but
Okay.
it's
Do
mixed
you
up
eat
and
cake?
shit. Like
Okay, then what
it
kind of
ain't
shit?
liquid. It's not pure form. Like I'm not.
Let's
Hell
say this.
no.
Okay, let's
That's
say
like
this.
that's like saying because vanilla extract is in sweet potato pie, so I'm gonna drink some vanilla extract. No, that's
You drinking
disgusting.
it?
You might die anyway.
You drinking it?
Man,
You
you
already
crazy.
tasting it? It's in there. You consuming the shit. It's the
So you
same
would
shit.
drink. So you would drink some vanilla extract.
I'm not gonna drink it just plain out of the fucking bottle.
I think
But if
that
you
should
mix,
kill you too. I think
oh,
you would
it
die.
probably will. But I'm not gonna just drink it out of the fucking bottle.
But
But it's just
no, it's the same thing, right?
no, it's not. You mixing up a product. It's what the hell are you talking about, Freshoff?
All right, man.
We'll say this for holiday discussion.
We're
Taste
hey,
eggnog before you knock it.
no, I won't do it.
We're gonna make sure you try it.
That shit in the same category as chitlins. I'm not
No,
touching
it's
a chitlin.
not. It's completely different. You just listening at the
It's
name and saying you want
it's
to
the
try it.
texture, like mm-mm.
Okay, so the hot sweet potato pie is the texture. Got it.
No, man.
Eggnog is not.
Stop
It's
bringing
not.
up sweet potato pie because that's delicious.
I agree. I agree.
You
You
can't put that
tripping.
in the same boat as eggnog.
Well, you
That's
say you don't eat eggs. I don't eat eggs by itself, but I eat it mixed up in shit. Guess what? Eggnog is mixed. It's some dairy product.
so
It
what
just
you never told me the recipe.
I don't know everything. I don't know every fucking ingredient in the shit.
So how you vouching for it? You don't know
I
what's in
tasted
it.
it before. God damn it. I made it before. It's a holiday drink. Try it before you knock it. You don't
I'm
know how
not
the shit
doing
even
it.
tastes.
I'm not doing
All right. We're out of holiday season. Let's not go there.
it.
Move on with the topics.
All right, man. So in breaking news, kind of breaking news. We had our shows about Diddy. We had our topic about Jay-Z. And everybody wonder, like, man, who's next? Who next on the list, for
Don't
some
do it.
weird creep shit. And to all of our surprise, it came in the world of sports.
Holy
The
shit.
one and only Skip Bayless. Now, these is alleged charges, ladies and gentlemen. This is allegedly um a former worker at Fox Sports. I don't want to butcher her name. So Miss Faraji, who was a hairstylist like behind the scenes at Fox, she made allegations that he he was like, just being a creep. Like they was at a party one time, he like grabbed her cheeks and and she said she ended up telling the other young lady from Fox Sports, what's her name? Tori.
I don't know her name. I know you. I know the face. I know the
Oh,
face.
come on.
I don't try me to dig this hard to find out this lady's name. I know the face
No,
though.
we need her name. So
Ugh.
yeah. So anyway, she was basically allegedly she was being sexually harassed by Mr. Bayless. He allegedly offered her $1.5 million for sex. Nah, that's man. I know a lot of people that be tricking off. Man, 1.5 mil. That's shit. That's high shit. Where I'm from, it's like $40. Shit. She's a nice looking lady and all that. She's definitely an attractive young lady, but 1.5. I see you worth like around 20 million, but one, so you probably like, one ain't gonna hurt me. Shit, I could make that back, talking shit on my podcast.
No, he paid. He's paid. But
That's crazy, right? I never expected it to come from the sports world.
mhm. Listen, you know, Skip. I want to say this. He's been doing some saying some crazy shit and doing some crazy shit for the past couple of years. I mean, let's just be real. From the Hamlin comment to the beef with Shannon Sharp, I would hate to believe this. I mean, I don't. Is he really? You think he really fooling around on Bernstein? He always talk about Bernstein or Ernestine, one of those names.
Is that his wife?
I don't know who the fuck she is, but he always brings her up.
If her name is Bernstein, or that's I wouldn't even tell nobody that.
I think it was his nanny coming up or some shit like that. It was one of his nannies. He always bring that name to the forefront when he discussing people and people that he's
Oh, okay.
admire. So maybe he might have had a little secret little fetish about Bernstein, and that was just the same type of figure that, the alleged victim, we won't call her name out, have.
No,
They try to
that's
put
she made it public. Miss Faraji.
I thought it was Taylor.
No, Joy Taylor. Okay, so yeah, Joy Taylor. That's the other young lady's name.
Right.
She said she mentioned it. Miss Faraji mentioned it to her, like what had happened between her and Skip, and Joy Taylor told her get over it.
Oh, got it.
So
I got
you
it.
know that leads to questions like, so is Joy just going along with all the weird shit, all the craziness,
Uh,
if there's any craziness?
it's craziness that's going on in that organization. It's been that
We
way.
don't know this is allegedly,
We
so
don't know the exact details, but we know there's craziness that's going on in that organization. Come on. It's been reported a bazillion times. Every time these girls get let go or something happen, they starting to come out with shit that, you know, that they're doing behind the doors, closed doors. So we know some craziness there. But I don't
so
know,
did
man.
she like get fired?
I don't think she got fired. I think she's still on there. I think she's still doing a segment and they're trying to like blow it off type shit. But it's out. The
No,
media
she's
got
a,
it.
oh no, the she's filing a lawsuit. Like she no, Joy Taylor is only mentioned in the lawsuit. She's not
She's
she
not a victim.
no, the stylist is Faraji, Miss
I mean, I know
Faraji.
she, but I thought
She's
Joy
the
Taylor was in it.
stylist.
I thought Joy Taylor was in it too.
She was named because when she brought it up to her, she
Mhm.
Joy Taylor just said, "Get over it." So I guess they was just saying that she was just like she was one of the names
Right.
and then it was also another defendant. I should have had these names ready, man.
Mm.
Yeah, but I just never like you just never it's just always so crazy. I guess who no matter who it is, you always gonna be like, man, who would have thought like him of all people, you know?
Skip.
But he seemed like you say he been doing wild shit. He probably
He
want
has.
say
He
I'm
been put-
rich, I got bread. I look like dude that played fucking Green Goblin on Spider-Man. I'm lit. Don't he look like Buddy? What's his
he
name?
do. He do like the evil guy. Listen, my wife, they can come in all the time about these rich guys, and I'm always trying to defend them. Like, nah, why the fuck they gonna do this and that and the third? She's like, it does not matter what you think. These people think when they have so much money, they can have anything they fucking want, and that's true. That shit is true as said. They think they rule the fucking world. They can do anything they want. They can get away with everything. So I don't put it past them. I don't have
Yeah.
evidence, but I don't put it past them.
Yeah, so Joy Taylor, she still hosts FS1, and it's the other defendant is the executive vice president of content, Charlie Dixon.
Oh,
So yeah, they say she say he's allegedly been on some creep shit too.
I just I don't
So
I don't get how it all get leaked out, but I guess when people, that's what I hate. Let me just say this before we dig deeper into it. I hate when some shit is unfolding, right?
Mhm.
Right. And you start bringing up, yeah, this happened. It's 2025. But yeah, this shit happened in 2018. Where was the fucking report back in 2018 or 2019 when the shit was going on? Until
See,
you go to
I
your
feel
country.
that way too, but all most victims say that they didn't feel comfortable coming out, and I don't know. I'm kind of empathetic to them because I've never been a victim, so I don't know how they would feel. So I feel what you saying too, but
Yeah.
I'm not a victim. I ain't never been a victim, so I never know. And a lot of all
That
of them say that, so that must really be,
cuz that
you know.
shit that shit irks me. Cause sometimes I get into a debate with my wife about it. I'm like, why the fuck you didn't say something the first thing? She's like, well, you don't know how these girls feel. They could have been
See,
scared.
yeah, you know, yeah, you never know.
Look,
Especially, and
look.
then especially like somebody with with that much money and power, like shit, they you get anything done. Shit, motherfucker just end up disappearing. You don't come to work the next day. Like, damn, well, Faraji, yeah, shit, we need our hair did and shit.
Okay,
Still walk around.
all right,
Unless
so I'm
we not saying nothing, y'all.
listen.
I'm just
I'm
talking
not
shit.
trying to throw a racial bias out there, but I'm gonna take you back to how we grew up. Okay, our culture.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
you say the wrong thing to any known female, and I'm not saying we have power. No, don't get me wrong. We're in high school, we're in the hallway, we say some wrong slick shit, right?
yeah.
Your first in the back of your fucking mind, first reaction gonna be like, oh, she finna, gonna go in. It
Right.
don't matter if you're a nerd. No, women are very emotional. They tend to act on emotion.
That's true. I feel
You
that.
get what I'm saying?
I feel
So
that.
I
But
don't see how some malicious shit like that can happen to them. And there's not like a whistleblower until a whole other 5 years or 2 years or whatever case it may be down the line to it actually, you know what I'm saying? To some shit like unfold, like I quit that job, but here's what happened. Like, I don't even want to hear it at that point. Like, you tell me 40 years down the line, you get what
yeah,
I'm
40
saying?
year,
It's
40. I understand what you're saying. So like maybe like what is it, the statute of limitations? Maybe it needs to be smaller
yeah,
or something.
this shit
But
gotta
I
be.
think but like it's people that grew up the way we grew up that still like that be having trauma like from the past, like even with it within their
Facts.
own family, and
Facts.
they never, you know, told nobody until they was grown. So,
Right.
so like I said, like you never
Yeah.
know how these people, like, if you never been a victim of something, it's kind of hard to say
It's
how
kind of
they
hard to say
could
they.
feel,
Yeah.
but I definitely feel you. But like 40, you want to wait, like the Bill Cosby thing is ladies from 30 years and 40
The
years.
Bill
Like, come
Cosby thing
on.
is a prime
And
example for me.
it was
Like, oh,
68. But
exactly.
I like what?
Back in 1959,
Right. Like,
he what the fuck was
nigga,
that
the Bill
part?
Cosby show wasn't even out yet, nigga. We weren't even rocking with Bill Cosby yet. Like, nigga. I feel that for sure, for sure.
That's just where I be at sometimes. And maybe it's me. I need to kind of take it down a notch and stop being so judgmental on the fact and really take some of this shit
Yeah,
serious.
you gotta like try to look at it from,
Right.
and it's hard if you not, it's hard to put yourself in the shoes of a victim, especially
I guess.
if you
I
never
guess.
went through that. You know what I
I
mean?
guess. And I like when I have a problem even with me, if I have a problem at work, my wife like, why don't you just say something? I'm like, nah, I'm good. But it be just like shit that is that part, like it's not that important to me. But like this
Mhm.
malicious shit, nigga, I
Yeah,
was saying something. Like I was
yeah,
like, all the gloves are off. This
yeah.
is how I feel.
Yeah, like, yeah, yeah. It's crazy, man. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah. You're right. You I mean you're right.
Yeah, I don't want to be Dr. Freshoff today.
All right. We'll save it for another day.
So yeah, man. We got a little drama with your boy Big Jerry over there again.
Uh
He
oh.
he don't want to let So McCarthy was supposed to interview for the Bears,
Mm-hmm.
but now they played an interview from uh not too long ago where a reporter asked Jerry Jones like, yeah, so what if he wanted to go like, interview for different teams? He like, yeah, I tell him go talk or whatever. But now that Mike McCarthy want to go interview with the Bears, he get denied. Like they won't let him go interview with the Bears. Like what's really going on? His contract is about to be up. So that's
Right.
like telling you. That's like if you take like if you work at McDonald's and they tell you your last day is next Friday, you
Mm-hmm.
can't go to no other job interviews until after next Friday. Like what? Man, you
Yeah.
crazy as hell. Like, what
Yeah.
you mean?
That's what he signed, though. That's part of the stipulations with it, you know. I mean, let's just wrap this one up like this. But he's not going nowhere. They know
You don't think so?
no, he didn't have a fair shake. He didn't have a
I
good.
want to leave. Ah, yeah. Here we go. Go ahead.
And that just not even only Dak. Not even only Dak. Like you got to get a solid ass running back. I mean, let's be real. He had a lot of injuries that hampered him too. Mike, you know, Micah Parson was out for a good part of the season, and with that Lawrence guy, he was out. Like he had a lot of shit that just didn't go his way, didn't swing his way. Um, I think it takes a good 3 years I mean, take a whole year to clean house. Let's be real, a whole season to clean the fucking house and replace some decent parts in a T-shirt system. So he didn't really have a good shake at it. I think this next year they're gonna sign him to an extension, probably 2 year deal. They just signed Dak. Dak likes him. Cooper Rush respect him. The quarterbacks are all bought into his system. A healthy defense would probably give you a good idea of what their offense is. I mean, their team is about to go, direction they're about to go into.
Yeah.
So of course they're going to deny permission for the Bears to offer him a mega contract to come coach there. And to tell you the truth, I don't know who was saying this, but they made a point on ESPN. I wouldn't want to take the Bears position.
You
Look at the
telling
fucking
shit.
conference. Look at the conference. You know, Detroit record, Minnesota record. Like, do you really want to go out there and compete with that shit?
But who's to say
Green
it's
Bay
gonna be this?
record.
But who's to say it's gonna be the same next year? Things change a lot in the
Not
NFL.
that damn quick. You tell me which one of those teams are getting.
Shit.
You tell me which one of those teams are getting rid of their coach.
The Rams won the Super Bowl, and the next year they just fell off the face of the fucking earth.
They lost a
Shit
lot of pieces
changes
too.
quick.
They lost a
Shit
lot of pieces
changes
too.
quick. They a lot of
They lost,
yeah, and that happens too.
yeah, they lost a lot
So
of
so you
pieces.
never know. A lot of shit
But,
can happen.
but still, you
But that ain't the
literally
reason. That's not the reason I wouldn't want to.
go
I
interview.
just think I just no. That's not the reason I wouldn't take the Bears job. I just think the whole organization is just kind of trash, bro, on the football. Like they just I don't know, they just need to clean house, bro. You know
Yeah.
how like after when the president get elected and shit, they like wipe out all the Democrats, bring the Republicans in the house and all
Oh
that
yeah.
shit. That's what they need to do with the Bears or some shit.
And that's what's gonna happen ultimately. I think, but as a Bears fan, I don't
They
want to
need a
fucking.
new owner and everything. Nigga, Trump needs to come by the Bears or something, nigga. Come by the Bears. Elon Musk, nigga, come by the Bears.
Oh Jesus Christ! I don't want none of them.
Uh,
That's not beside my political views or whatever like that. No, I'm good. I do want I do want a coach. I do want a head coach. I don't want a coordinator.
so you think McCarthy will be a good fit for the Bears?
I think it would be a playoff caliber team. To answer your question, I don't know about fit. I don't know if we got the right pieces for
We
him
should
to.
have been a playoff caliber team this year.
No,
Yeah.
I mean
Everybody
we should
thought
have. We
you
should have.
shit, nigga. You said you was one of the main
We
one.
should
Nigga,
have.
you was
We should
you
have.
was
We should
driving the
have.
bandwagon. You gave them
We
10
should have.
wins.
We should have, but we didn't do. We didn't have the right guy to call the plays, man. Like you had the players running to the sideline asking the coach to be aggressive every game. call the right play. You had the players improvising because blown coverages, dumbass screen passes. The offensive line is not blocking because we don't have the sense to get an offensive line to block. Haven't had that
Hey,
since 3 years. So we would have got
do
embarrassed.
do you remember what year was that when when the Celtics lost their head coach? Wasn't it after he got caught cheating on Neil Long?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he got fired right because of that, right?
yeah. It was about 3 years ago.
Did they win the championship that year?
They didn't win it last year. They didn't win it that year, but they won it
They
last
got
year.
close, right?
They went to the finals.
How was they able to do that?
That team was assembled nicely. They had the
The
right.
Bears is assembled very
Okay,
nicely.
so let me say this: for those of you who don't know,
Here come the excuse, y'all.
it ain't no excuse. This is just facts. Basketball. Don't get me wrong. No offense if you love football. Basketball is
It's
really a
different.
game of skills. You can be athletic or you can be very fucking skillful. Football is a game of skills, but it is mostly athletics. There's those two that path can split. That's a fork on that road.
Uh,
You have skill positions in football. You do. You have motherfuckers that just right there. You got to be big and strong enough to block. That's just how it is. You need the team effort. Basketball, you have one or two players that can really go off and give you 50 points and take over a game. You can't do that shit in football without a teammate that's going to help you. You just can't do it. That's why this game is NBA is really a game of skills, and that's why we
that
get
analogy sucked.
it's facts though.
No, because I
Challenge
don't
it,
care.
debate it all you want,
I
but
don't
it's
care
facts.
if Mike and Scotty didn't have good players around them. They still wouldn't have won. They had a good system. You still got
So
to
Kobe
have.
never took over the game and gave motherfuckers 80
Yeah, of
points.
course. But that's
Devin
one
Booker never did
game.
it.
That's one game.
KG
It
never
took
did
it.
it.
It took a team.
Allen Iverson never did it.
It took a and Allen Iverson to win. It took a team. It
I
takes a
mean, t-
team effort.
it, yeah, but a player can take over a game. He can hit game winners. You name me one fucking player who's doing a game winner in football. I mean, game winning field goal. I guess you can count that. But it takes that team to put all those points on the board. A player can give your ass 20 points in the fourth quarter while the rest of the team is playing like garbage. Try that shit in football and see how that works out for you.
They ain't gonna do that shit 7 games in the series though.
I don't give a damn, but you can win that damn ball game. You try that shit in football and see what happens.
Hey, if you got a guy like Lamar Jackson, shit, it'll happen.
Okay. Yeah, if they start blitzing Lamar Jackson ass, and we'll see if he can win the championship.
Hey, he ain't worried about it. Fuck Lamar. I can't be doing we he the ops. I can't be saying that
He's
shit.
finna smoke y'all asses, but let's move on.
He is, but we gon' nigga. We ain't
Oh,
talking
before
about
we
that
move
right
on, I want to get this point off before we move on. I was right. Before the season even kicked off, I told Freshoff, I got it written down. August the 31st during our
now. Finally,
Charlie.
right about something.
I said,
Nigga, right
Caleb,
one time all season.
I said Caleb Williams is going to throw over 3,000 passing yards. He argued me to death that he
I,
wasn't.
I think you putting a little too much on.
You did. I've written it down in a notebook. Just saying. He gonna be special.
Yeah, salute Caleb Williams. He did. Yeah, he had 3,500, but wasn't quite enough. Now that's he had a great rookie year. I'm excited to
So that was
see his
August 21st, by the way.
I'm excited to see his career unfold. So yeah, man. You said You said McCarthy didn't get his fair shake.
I don't think he had enough time to do what he wanted to do with the team. And what I mean by first shake, he had a lot of things that he was trouble. Injuries really sank his season to me.
He
I won't
he
even
had a
go.
he had a better shake than Gerard Mayo, didn't he?
Jesus.
Yeah, then
You
you
know
see
what?
Robert Kraft talking about, yeah, this my fault. Like, nigga, you damn right it's your fault. So why you doing it if you feel like that? Come on, bro. Like,
Uh,
nigga,
Shout
that's
out to
like
the
after you get fired, your boss trying to give you a speech. Like, nigga, say that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
That's facts. Let's just be real. Call it what it is. You didn't want the motherfucker to coach the football team in the first place.
Yeah, somebody needed more time before taking it.
Then give him
So,
more time.
right, nigga. No, he need more time as the coach. Fucking. So
Right.
now what you finna do? Like,
He gonna fire. He didn't want him in the first place. That's all that was. He didn't want him in the first place. And motherfuckers ain't stupid. I'm sure that coach know that. But at least he got the experience. So shout out to Gerard Mayo. He probably gonna do his thing.
he gonna Robert Kraft gonna make Meek Mill the coach.
Oh shit. They are buddies though.
I know. Ah, shit. Yeah, man. So
Mhm.
you who you got for MVP?
I think they're gonna have to probably, and I know Lamar was doing this thing, but it's time. I think I have to get this one to Josh Allen, man. That's who they're gonna give it to. But he been killing. He been slaying it.
He has, man, but it's like to me, it's like that that Kobe. I mean, no, that LeBron and Mike comparison.
Mm,
They both got great numbers. I think Lamar. I'm sure Lamar got his. He probably got a little edge on him on the numbers, probably slightly.
yeah.
Uh, I know for rushing for a fact, but rushing touchdowns, Josh Allen got him. But rushing yards, he got damn near 1,000 yards
And
as a
rushing,
quarterback. Yes,
Lamar, yeah,
yes.
yeah,
So it's kind of like it's like the LeBron and Mike uh argument to me. They both great. They both got great numbers, but it's like one of them can just do so much shit that the other one can't do. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like
The talent, yeah,
and he just make it look so easy, bro. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
and he's smoking everybody on the numbers too. Like, ain't nobody even coming close. So I think if they give it to anybody else, it'll be on some everybody gets a trophy type shit. Like, yeah, we can't give it to him 3 years in a row type. Like, come on.
How many rushing touchdowns did Josh Allen got? That's a good question. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, man. Yeah, all of my need is a ring, man. Is
He
it? Is
Let me
would
see.
he
I'm
be the
looking.
first? Would he be the first to get three in a row? MVP?
Yeah, if he get it, but I don't think he's gonna give it to Josh Allen.
Man, don't rob that boy like that.
I'm looking at the numbers, and then the record too kind of count.
And then they killed me talking about like because Josh Allen lost his receivers and all that.
Yeah, Josh Allen got 12.
Baltimore receivers not really that well. Zay Flowers kind of coming into his own now, but he's still young. He's still do bonehead shit, and then like he ain't really got no superstar receivers. Like he ain't never had no motherfucking digs, none of that shit. Gabe Davis, how he was playing that year.
Yeah, so Lamar Jackson got 915 rushing yards and 4 rushing touchdowns this season. And Josh
Josh Allen got like
Allen,
12. Something.
yeah, Josh Allen got 12 rushing touchdowns
Yeah.
and 531 rushing yards. So those touchdowns,
How
that's
many
what.
rushing touchdowns do Hurts got real quick?
Oh, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a good one.
If Josh Allen got 12, he got at least 15. Well, he might not. They know how to score in that red zone, Buffalo.
Let me see. That's a good question.
So you giving MVP to Josh Allen
Yeah, 12 rushing touchdowns is crazy.
for Hurts?
And then Jalen
Oh,
Hurts,
what Hurts got?
is it 15? How many rushing touchdowns Jalen Hurts this season? 22, 2022 season.
So they announced that before the Super Bowl, right? The MVP, right?
Yep. And then he got hurt too, so they pulled him out.
Who?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he's still dealing with he's still in concussion protocol, but I don't see him missing that. I don't see him missing that game. He definitely ain't gonna miss that game. Shit,
No, he got
it's
five
like,
rushing quarterback for that has five rushing touchdowns in 2024. So he got five.
damn, that's all.
Yeah. It's Josh Allen all day, man. You got to get that, man. 12 is crazy. 12 is crazy.
1,000 rushing yards as a
I
quarterback
mean,
is crazy.
yeah, he got
It's not. It's not. It's not many. You know, it's not many rush. It's not many running backs with 1,000 yards this season.
right.
You know that, right?
Yeah, Lamar got 900.
Saquon, Derrick Henry is like smoking everybody.
I agree. So Lamar got 914 rushing yards. Josh Allen got 514 rushing yards, but you'd rather have those touchdowns. That's where the value comes in. You put the
What a
points on
what?
the board.
How many passing touchdowns? You got to look that up. But he can do
Uh,
it.
Lamar might got more passing touchdowns. That's a good point
I'm
too.
sure he does. So it kind of like balance out.
Let me see.
I would rather have the passing touchdowns, and you got the feet to go with it. You know you can turn the feet on at any moment.
Josh Allen got 28 passing touchdowns. That's big too. uh Lamar Jackson passing touchdowns. 40. God damn. 41.
Yeah, stop playing with him, bro.
He
He could
doubled.
have easily had 20 rushing touchdowns. Easily. All you
Yeah, he
gotta do
almost
is
got
give him a
doubled.
design run. Like, come on, bro. It's
They might
it's
give it to him. That's an argument.
they
41
should give
passing
it to
touchdowns.
him. He gotta win that chip, man. Gotta win that chip. Especially if you get MVP, you gotta win the chip. And it hurts me so bad to say it. But I'm just rooting for Lamar.
Mm.
But go Pittsburgh at the end of the day. I'm sorry, I sound like a traitor right now.
Damn, he almost got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow got 43. He got the most still. Yeah, let's move on. Let's not looking at it. We got more to cover.
Yeah. So why everybody want out of Miami all of a sudden?
That's a good
Miami seemed
question.
like such I've never been to Miami, but it seemed like such a nice place. Maybe, man, I think people focused on the wrong. I think people partying too much in Miami.
Yeah.
And they
Um,
just, you know, I
it's
don't
time
know.
for Jimmy to go though. I give him that. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Tyreek, but it's time for Jimmy to go.
You don't think it's time for the Dolphins coach to go?
I know somebody who do think it's time for him to
Doing too
go.
much.
Yeah.
He doing too much. He hanging with Dan Campbell too much.
Yeah. I think so too. He probably doing some powder. Um,
He wearing them dark shades every week.
them capris. You stupid.
that
Nah,
nigga
it's
look
it's
like a Vice City character.
time. It's time.
It's
Nah,
time for Jimmy to go. Where Jimmy gonna go, man? Jimmy. I don't know what's really
we'll
said.
save it for
I don't.
basketball. We'll save it for basketball, but they say it's he projected either Memphis or San Antonio. One or the other.
Man,
Hmm.
Jimmy. Yeah, so Tyreek Hill won't out of there too.
Where do you think he should go?
To Baltimore.
I mean, they do need a dynamic receiver,
That'd
but
be
that's
crazy.
unfair. That's unfair. You know it's
No, fuck
unfair.
it ain't. I don't care. Shit. Randy Moss and Tom Brady. Well, that was probably the most unfairest shit I ever seen in my life.
You just
I don't
you're
give a
gonna have
damn
two
no
of the
more.
fastest people on one team, huh?
Yep. You gonna have the best quarterback ever, possibly, and possibly the greatest wide receiver ever on the same team.
That's
Come on.
unfair.
That's some video game shit. Like what?
I couldn't even fathom it. That's
I mean,
unfair.
and they got Derrick Henry. That's already unfair. That's why they
Yeah.
kicking ass like that. They would
Oh
have
yeah.
never had this type of season without Derrick Henry.
I agree. And
That's all they was missing.
they needed them, but they do need a
If
great receiver. They got decent, good enough for receivers, but not great. It's too many out in the league for them not to have a really good receiver like that.
yeah,
And I'm surprised
they
these guys
not
they don't want to play with Lamar. It's weird. You know how people like I'm free. I want to go link up. Well, Derek Henry wanted to. He wants
see.
to. But
I think that's more of an NBA type thing. You don't see that a lot in the NBA. I mean, in the
you see it
NFL.
more in football than you do in the NBA, to be honest, because you only need one or two to kind of take over the damn game in the NBA. Football, you need a lot of
That's
people.
right. That's what I'm saying. But like, right. That's what I'm saying. It's more unfair in basketball if you got three superstars and you got a fucking 50-man roster, 52-man roster in football, and you
Yeah,
got three superstars. That's shit.
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so
It'll happen.
yeah, that'd be crazy. But that wouldn't be fair. But I would say shit. So go out. Hey, I like to see him go play with Caleb. Shit, if they could get their shit together, if they could get them a good old line or something. Shit,
He ain't coming here, man. I wish he would.
ain't nobody coming here. I'm
He ain't
surprised
coming.
so many coaches trying to interview for her. Somebody else interview for her too.
They ain't coming. They ain't coming to the Bears. Bears is a mess right now. They can't block
Man,
for the
people want
quarterback.
that job. People want that job. Shit.
I'm sure they do. That they know it's a bag. Hell, I want it. Shit.
Shit. No, you don't. Shit. You think I got gray hairs? Shit.
I know. They'll
Yeah,
have
they
my
say
ass.
Pete. They say Pete Carroll. He really want that shit. Who you think would be a better fit? McCarthy or Carroll?
McCarthy or Carroll? I go Carroll. I like
Mm-hmm.
Carroll offense. I like him. I go him all day. He's an offensive guy. And he goes for it too. But you got to get he like those powerful running backs too. He like a finesse running back because he had Reggie Bush, but he like a powerful running back too because he'll run it down
Yeah,
your throat if he had to. I like Pete Carroll. I ain't sweating him.
it's
Come
time
on.
for the Bears to switch it up. We got to switch from that run game. I mean, it ain't working. If it was working, but shit, they got to be more creative with the run. That's Pittsburgh problem.
Yeah.
We got powerful, dynamic runners and shit, but you ain't just gonna run through every defense like that the same. So sometimes you gotta get a little creative with that shit.
That's
It's
facts.
like, come on, bro.
That's
Y'all look like me on Madden picking plays. I be getting shut down like like that's like, come on. Y'all
that's a
y'all
fact.
going out real sad, man.
That's a
Real
fact.
sad. So yeah, man. Regular season over. We are headed to the playoffs. Got wild card weekend coming up this Saturday. So yeah, before the season started, we had some picks on who we thought was going to the playoffs. I believe Mr. Cookbook has that on hand. You want to revisit that for the good folks listening and
Guys, this
watching?
has been this is embarrassing. We made these picks August the 21st to be exact. I'm gonna go with Fresh Show.
It wasn't too far off though. It wasn't too far off.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh, this is
What I
funny.
let's
So
see.
Fresh Show AFC.
We didn't go 1 through 6. We didn't like number them, did we?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yep.
Who I have for the number 1 seed?
You had the Ravens for number one, Houston for number two, Kansas for number three, Cincinnati for number four, Miami for number 5, 6 Pittsburgh, 7 Jacksonville.
I was right on Pittsburgh, wasn't I?
Yeah, you was close
I
with
had
Pittsburgh.
Jacksonville in there.
Yeah.
Damn, they just had a tragic season, man. That was crazy. Who else I had? I had Cincinnati in there.
Yep.
Damn, almost.
Miami
Miami, shit, almost.
and Jacksonville.
Not too bad, I guess. Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
that was your AFC. NFC, you had Philadelphia, Detroit, San Francisco,
Ooh,
Green Bay, Chicago,
wow.
Dallas, and the Rams.
Ooh. I think everybody thought Chicago was at least gonna make the playoffs. I think we thought we was gonna at least get a wild card.
Yeah, I thought so too.
We know you thought you thought they was going to the Super Bowl, Mr. 10 win.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over mine real quick. So my AFC was Baltimore, Cincinnati, Kansas, Miami, Houston, Jacksonville, and Cleveland. Mine was way off.
Cleveland. I don't know what you was thinking with Cleveland.
I just thought Mr.
Freaky man, you was going with freak. Yeah, you was tripping.
I didn't know that shit was gonna
Oh
happen.
man, yeah. You trip. We gotta post that clip.
Okay,
Yeah, we gotta.
before you call out the actual card, let me go over the NFC. My NFC, I thought San Francisco was gonna be back in this thing. Philadelphia,
And we all.
Philadelphia, Detroit, Green Bay, Dallas, the Rams, and I also thought Chicago too. I thought Chicago was gonna get in there.
You
So
had to
what we
put
looking
your
like this
Dallas.
weekend?
Put your Dallas in there. I had Dallas too, didn't I?
Yeah, you had Dallas.
Tragic. Fucking tragic. Well, let's snap to reality. AFC, we got number 1 seed Detroit, number 2 Philly. I
That's
had them. I
NFC.
was. I said
NFC.
AFC.
Yeah,
I
you
thought I
did.
said NFC. My bad, y'all. NFC. I had them. I was close. I just had to swap them. Number 1 seed Detroit, number 2 Philly, number 3 Tampa Bay. Damn. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, that division. Number 4, the Rams. Number 5, the Minnesota Vikings. Number 6, Washington Commanders, and number 7, Green Bay Packers. The AFC, Kansas City Refs. Number 1, Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sorry, y'all. Number 2, Buffalo Bills. Number 3, the Baltimore Ravens. Number 4, the Houston Texans. Number 5, the Chargers. Number 6, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And number 7, the Denver Broncos.
Nice.
Yes. And this wild card weekend, first game, we got the Chargers in Houston. They have the Chargers as the 2.5 point favorite. Mm-mm-mm. So
Chargers in
we
Houston.
we doing spreads or we just picking winners? What we doing
We're
here? What
going
we
straight
doing?
for the win.
Straight money lines.
Straight
Straight
money
money
line.
line. Chargers in Houston, man. That should be a very interesting game. They ain't play this shit, did they?
I don't think
I'll
so.
never recall them playing. They rarely play each other. That's gonna be an interesting ass game, right?
I think
I can't
so.
even picture it. Like
I think
that's
so.
gonna be an interesting matchup.
Is that this Saturday?
That's Saturday.
All right. So before we get into the money line and all that stuff, I want to kind of navigate.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's rewind. Let's rewind. Sorry, y'all. We gotta go over these last
Oh,
week results. They was probably tragic because as y'all seen, it was a very fluky week of football. But y'all know every year, you know, people being very strategic
pulling
and
their starters out and all that
doing
stuff.
all type of shit. So
Okay. So prop for the recap, um, Freshoff went 6 for 14, 43%. I watched
yeah,
them by
I
one.
I hit that 50.
I got 50%. 7 out of 14. So that
Mm,
makes
mm, mm.
that's 4 in a row on you, fresh off.
That's crazy. See, I got the Pittsburgh curse.
Yeah, you went along with them with the 4 losses.
Man,
Props of the week went 3 for 4 because we alternated it. So that's 75%, and the parlay was 50% because we went 1 out of 2. Also, want to say to our followers, my bad, y'all. It's been a horrible week with the bonus plays that I've been posting.
yes,
It's been
yes,
getting
yes.
cooked.
Yes.
My first name, cooked. You know. uh, but we're gonna bounce back. I feel good about this playoff plays that we're gonna throw at y'all on the page. But yeah, that's what I got.
For sure, for sure. You got any props for the good people at home? Oh well, go
Um,
ahead. No, we gonna wait. We gonna wait. We gonna wait.
yeah, what
Are
the
we
first
ready? We
game?
ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, first game, Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. The Chargers, the 2.5 point favorite. Let's see who you got first. Who you got first on the
Okay.
money line?
I'm going Chargers for the money line. They got right now Justin Herbert, and I'm betting this myself. They got Justin Herbert passing yards on 228 passing yards. Okay. He's been on a tear the last, I want to say, the last 3 games. Denver, he had 284. New England
Mm,
had 281, and Las Vegas had 346 passing yards. Now, Houston got a decent defense. Don't get me wrong. They do. But if you put Justin Herbert at 228 in a playoff game, that's easy money. So that's gonna be my first prop that I'm gonna throw on my line because I'm thinking I'm gonna do a $50 bet, try to hit that $500 pot. But I'm going over on Justin Herbert's passing yards out of that game. Money line for the Chargers, Justin Herbert for more than 228 passing yards.
mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you on that too. I'm gonna go Chargers money line. Chargers look like they've been trending upward, and it look like it's been like the opposite for Houston. They just been looking real bad. They've been look like they've been trending downward. Look like he still might be bothered by them injuries. Stroud.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Chargers. I could see Herbert 2 touchdowns. I haven't checked the official numbers. He might he might be at 3. He might be at 2.5. I'm not sure.
For
But
his touchdowns projections,
yeah, yeah,
1.5.
1.5.
Yep.
Yeah, I could definitely go over on that. I could see him throwing 2 on that one.
Okay.
So next game we got Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Baltimore 9.5 point favorite. What you got?
I'm going Baltimore for the money line, of course. This is a revenge game. This is a get back. Um, they got they got George Pickens at 55 receiving yards. They got Najee at 55.5 rushing and receiving yards. That look juicy. But I'm going to go with Jalen Warren rushing yards. He had 32.5. That's my second one this weekend.
That's a
I'm
steal.
definitely going over the 32.5. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not so sold on this Baltimore defense. I think you can move the ball against them. And they do have Warren. Um, they do. I think Pittsburgh do a lot of rushing attempts. They got him his last couple games against Baltimore. He had 12 rushing attempts for 48 rushing yards. He had 71 rushing yards against Kansas City. In Cincinnati, he had 6 attempts for 21 rushing yards. I mean, because I think Najee was pretty much getting off. But they're gonna need him against this Baltimore defense because Najee gonna need a break, and he can definitely get more than 32 rushing yards. So I'm taking it.
Yeah, Pittsburgh has been pretty run heavy, but it seemed like that's when they in a run. I mean, which is cool, but lately the run hasn't been clicking the way they needed to. So they've been open up the passing. So, and we haven't been passing the ball good at all. It's like we can't pass the ball down the field, and man, we gonna have to we gonna have to on a team like Pittsburgh. We can't just rely on the run. So, man, I think I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna roll for betting sake. I'm gonna roll with Baltimore too for money line. But in my heart, I'm definitely rooting for my boys to win. But it ain't looking too good for them, man.
Hmm.
It ain't looking too good, man. They putting too much pressure on Watt and them. They making too many mistakes in the secondary. It's just I don't know, man. They got a lot to fix before Saturday.
Any props in that one?
Man, I like that Warren too. I like that's a steal. I
They
like
got
that a
Lamar
lot.
with 217 passing yards, and they got his rushing yards at 48.5 and 1.5 for passing touchdowns.
I say he definitely going over 217 passing for sure.
I give him for more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's probably sounds pretty. I think I'm gonna go that way. I mean, 41 passing touchdowns for the year.
I give him an interception too.
You give him an interception for defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So next
Okay.
game, Denver and Buffalo. Buffalo 8.5 point favorite. Man, you know what? I'm gonna actually go Denver money line. I could see them upsetting Buffalo. Bo Nix looking like a stud, man, and they've been surprising a lot of teams. And Buffalo, they defense is kind of non-existent to me. You know, they offense been carrying them, but down the stretch, man, playoffs you gonna need that defense, man.
Hmm.
So I got Denver pulling off the upset. Somebody got to get upset, and I think if anybody, I think it's gonna be Denver pulling off the upset against Buffalo.
Any props on that one?
Yeah.
They got both for 1.5 passing touchdown. His passing yards at 221. They got Josh Allen for 1.5 passing touchdown. His passing and rushing is at 273.
I'll go Bo over passing. Um, what James Cook at?
Cook is at 13.5 rushing attempts, 0.5 rushing touchdown, 70.5 rushing and receiving yards.
Yeah, I give him over that, over the 70 rushing and receiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Alrighty. Okay, go
I,
ahead. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to go Buffalo for the money line. I think they're a good chance they're going to win the whole thing. Honestly, they've been balling out, and I like this Valet kid, whatever his name. They don't even have him, so I'm gonna have to go with something else. I'm gonna go under on the passing and rushing for Josh Allen at 273. I don't think he's gonna get that much. I don't think he's gonna get that much. He's facing a great defensive front line in Denver, so it's gonna be a tight
Yeah,
game,
you
but
said they got the most sacks this season, right?
they do. They do. I mean, granted, he's been putting up numbers for passing 182 against New Jersey. Oh, that ain't that hot. No, 182 against New
Who
Jersey,
the hell
154
is
against
New
New England.
Jersey?
The Jets, New York, New York
right,
Jets. I call them New Jersey because that's basically who.
right. That's some Jersey native shit right there.
Oh yeah,
Jersey, Jersey Shore. I want to go. We gotta hit the Jersey Shore one summer so we can party like Snooki and them and shit.
let's get it.
Next game we got Green Bay and Philly. That should be a good game too. 4.5 point spread. 4.5 point favorite. Philly way. Jalen Hurts. They say he's still in concussion protocol, but
Hmm.
I'm sure they're not just gonna throw their Super Bowl chances away and not play
No,
him. But I did see that he needs like He needs like a personal consultant or something to sign off before he's able to play or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gonna pay a motherfucker off, man. Nigga, hey, he gonna pull a Skip Bayless. Nigga, I got 1.5 for you. Just sign these papers.
Oh
And
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Let me play, you feel me? If
I
you the
got you.
doctor, you going. If you the doctor, you going. Hell yeah, I'm going.
He's
Lose your
stupid.
motherfucking license. You go, what you doing? He offer you the 1.5 to sign the papers. You know he fucked up in the head. You know he's still dizzy and shit.
There
But
you go. I got you.
1.5, you know you trying to build that house right.
That's it.
Tell them, man. Yeah.
Say less. Go ahead, fuck your head up.
Right. Tell
No,
anybody I kill
stupid.
you.
No, I think I'm gonna go Philly with this one. I think Saquon gonna get off. Um, I'm not sure. They got his rushing attempts at 20.5. I'm not sure they're gonna give him that many. Well, they're gonna need him. But if I'm gonna go with anything, I'm gonna go under on this rushing and receiving 116 rushing and receiving.
For
I'm
who?
going under.
For who?
But Saquon rushing and receiving is at 116. I'm going under.
Oh, you want to play with that boy like that?
I like Saquon, I do, but I think they're gonna
You
be.
want to play with you want me to read his numbers through the season or
I
something?
don't. They gonna be at his neck. He gonna have to. They gonna make.
Everybody is at his neck.
Listen,
You
Jalen
know they
Hurts.
hate. You know they hate that nigga. You know they hate him.
Listen at the strategy though. Jalen Hurts is hurt, right? He's like iffy about concussion protocol. They know that. They're not stupid. They know that. They know their best weapon right now that they're going to use is Saquon. The less they can let banged up Jalen Hurt throw the ball, it's the better for Philly. I think they're going to plan for that. And they know if you take away Saquon, take away 50% of their offense, maybe 40%. I mean, they do got AJ Brown and what's the other guy name? Um, I'm losing
Devontae,
it. His other
Devontae
receiver.
Smith,
Yeah, Devontae
Devontae.
Smith. Yeah, and they got a good tight end. But you gotta have it. You gotta run that ball.
Yeah, stop playing with them, man.
You gotta run that ball. I think they're gonna make Jalen Hurt beat them by passing it. If you can't beat them by passing it, then you're done.
Jalen Hurts can definitely do that.
You gonna have to beat him by that. And he don't like to do that. He like to run it. Those quarterback sneaks and that they know they want to run the ball. They know it. They played them early this year. You know how they get down. So I think they're gonna put a stop to that run game.
They didn't play them this year.
Yeah, they did. The first Friday of the year, the second game this year. I remember that like it was a shootout too. That was the game that
Oh,
Jordan
they
Love got
did.
hurt in.
September the first that was their first game.
Yep.
He did 109, 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
So yeah, I give Jordan Love an interception this game. That Philly defense is definitely solid as hell. You got Saquon, you got them dynamic receivers, you got Jalen Hurts, of course. They just got a lot of weapons, man. Green Bay been looking real good, but I just don't think they got enough with Jordan Love against that defense.
Yeah.
You gonna need a little something more than what they got. So yeah, I'm gonna roll Philly. Definitely roll the Philly for sure. Um, you say Saquon is at what 117?
150. Yeah, 17.5 rushing and receiving.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Next game we got Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers 3-point favorite. Damn,
Hmm.
That's gonna be an interesting game too.
Yeah. I'm going the Buccaneers money line. They've been hot all year. I think they got a really good offense thing going. Commanders got a good defense, but they can kind of fall short too. And I don't know. They don't seem like they're ready just yet to make some noise in the playoffs for me.
You know it's crazy. That was the first game they played too against each other. That was the Commanders' first game. I mean, no, that was the Bucks' first game of the season. They beat them 37-20. Damn.
Yeah, the Bucks got a good offense right now. What you got?
Um, I'm gonna actually go with the Commanders for the money line.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels. Yeah, I'm gonna ride the Jaden Daniels train.
Yeah.
You got numbers for Mike Evans.
I'm looking it up real quick. Where they got him at? Yeah, they got him at 74 receiving yards, 5.5 receptions. I think he'll get over that, the receptions for sure. They're gonna need him
Yeah,
for the
that's what I was
playoffs.
gonna say. I want. Yeah, I go over on the 5.5 receptions. I see him get at least 6
100%.
for sure. For sure. You went Tampa Bay, right?
Yep.
What's Jaden Daniels yards?
233 passing yards. He might get that.
What's his rushing yards?
45. He ain't getting that.
I go under the rushing yards.
Yeah, me too. He ain't getting that. You can't throw that ball.
You writing these props down or no?
No, I do it at the towards the end.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, Monday night game. I guess they switching it up this year. I don't think they usually do Monday night playoff games, but we got Minnesota and the Rams. That should be a great game. Minnesota 1.5 point favorite. Hmm. I'll let you go first.
I like the Rams too. I think Minnesota's just hot right now, man. They did lose against Detroit, but
That's
I think
Detroit.
Minnesota gonna take this one though. I think yeah, I'm for sure going with Minnesota. I think Puka Nakua gonna have a good game though. I'm not sure if I want to lay the 88.85 passing. I mean receiving yards with him. Um, I might. I'm not even sure I want to lay the. I want to go the receptions with Justin Jefferson though. 6.5. I'm gonna go 7. I'm gonna go more on his receptions. This is a big game. Oh, they only got Darnold at 1.5 passing touchdowns. Yeah, he gonna have to find Justin Jefferson. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go more on his receiving yards. But the easier bet would probably be Cooper Cup. He at 49.
You got numbers on Minnesota running back.
Jones is at 58 rushing yards.
Um, you went Minnesota.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota too. Yeah, I don't think Rams defense can hold them. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Minnesota. Um, yeah, I'll give um I give Minnesota defense an interception too.
Love
Yeah,
it.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
Cool, cool.
Yes, and those are your wild card Saturday predictions. So
Um,
yeah, let's go Pittsburgh.
so I want to say this before we wrap it up. We're planning on going live this Monday. What time you want to do this at? after the games are over with. Like that'd be like the game. Well, the game is
It's
it's
a
a Monday
Monday
game.
night game. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
do Tuesday this week. And
So
then
yeah, let's do live Tuesday for a
let's do
recap.
Tuesday this week and then after I don't think it shouldn't be no more Monday night games though.
Right.
I don't guess. I gotta
We'll
look.
keep you all posted on the page. Just dial in. But
Yeah,
we're going
yeah.
live.
So yeah, we going live. So we ain't completely gonna be, just out of sight, out of mind. As we take this short hiatus. This is the season finale of the NFL edition of Player Parlays. Want to thank all y'all for tuning in week to week. Thank y'all for y'all engagement on social media. Thanks just for y'all support, man. Y'all know we just starting out. We still growing,
Mhm.
and we still going up.
Yes, sir. Thank you to the new members that joined in. I think we really went up this week, almost by 10 members, I want to say. Big shout out to D Hammond, Dennis Hammond, one of the handicappers that we mess with. I think we're in discussion trying to get him on the show. Hopefully he comes. If you seeing this, Dennis, man, come on. Let's cook this slate up. But we'll be
Yes,
reaching out pretty
sir.
soon. Keep doing what you do. Stay encouraged. Yeah, man, and be looking out for those picks throughout the week.
Yeah, yeah. We still gonna be dropping picks and parlays on the social media. So just stay tuned and we'll see y'all after the Super Bowl. Good luck on those parlays. We'll be back after the Super Bowl, kicking off the NBA edition. We're gonna switch things up a little bit, doing things a little bit different. So y'all in for a nice treat.
Yes, sir. We're signing off.
All right, man. Love y'all. Peace. Keep it player at all times. We'll see y'all after the Super Bowl. Go Steelers.
Go Bears. Even though we ain't
Yeah,
adios
next year.
yet.
All right.